RuriDragon is now a 7-chapter manga that has escaped the prison of an indefinite hiatus. I am very excited because I've been following this manga for a while, and the story behind the hiatus was worrying, as many fans thought it was cancelled or shelved. If you don't know the story, RuriDragon's first 6 chapters were published around summer of 2022. Then on August 1st, Shonen Jump announced that the series would go on an indefinite hiatus due to the author's health worsening. The series' first volume was then published on October 4th of the same year, and that's where the story ended. Suddenly, on February 21st, the author announced that the manga series will return from hiatus in a weekly Shonen Jump magazine, releasing chapters in a bi-weekly format. The first chapter after the author's return was released today, March 4th. I'm only going to go over the first chapter since I don't have any experience with talking about manga as opposed to anime adaptations or video games. RuriDragon begins with a main girl, Ruri, who wakes up one day to discover that she has grown horns. She would go to her mom, who isn't too surprised, and tells her that her father is a dragon. I know it sounds bad, but it could be a human-like dragon. Oh, she let that thing hit! She would ask Ruri if she should go to school like normal before leaving in different shoes, which Ruri notices. She would choose to go to school for the reason that she can't hide what's already growing out of her head. On the way to school, she starts to wonder who she is, as her dad is an actual dragon. She would meet up with her friend Yuko, who would just ask about the horns and then say they're cool as they get on the bus. Ruri asks Yuko if she believes in dragons, which Yuko declines. Then she puts 2 and 2 together and figures out it has to do with Ruri's new look. Once they get to school, Ruri's horns understandably fascinate everyone in the class. Even the homeroom teacher is perfectly fine with it. The fascination worsens as Ruri enters her second period class, where she attracts a class selfie with the teacher joining in. You could ask why her classmates aren't worried about her being dangerous, but she hasn't done anything harmful. She would start sneezing at lunch though. As she tries to rest in her next class but gets forced to stand up and read, another simple sneeze will turn into her breathing fire onto the head of another student and coughing out blood, leading to her passing out. Her mom rushes to the nurse's office to find Ruri swapping info with the school nurse, the perks of being a half-dragon. They leave the school and Ruri asks her mom why she kept this whole dragon thing a secret. Her mom would apologize and tell her there was never a good moment to tell her because she looked normal at birth and throughout her childhood. Ruri would say to her that was never the problem, but she felt like a huge part of her life was kept hidden, making her feel alone. Her mom would tell her that she talked to her dad and that he was thrilled to hear that his daughter was becoming a dragon. She tells Ruri she knows more about dragons and will teach Ruri all there is to know about her new form. They soon get home and her mom asks Ruri what she wants for dinner, to which she replies with curry. And that's the end of chapter 1. It feels like it was just yesterday when I first read this. I know there's not much you can do in 7 chapters, but I love how this manga gets crazy quickly. I also love the little detail with Ruri's eyes. At the beginning of the chapter, they're normal, but as the chapter progresses, her eyes slowly turn into ones that are for a reptile. While writing the script, I read the latest chapter, which gets crazier. I won't spoil it because I want you to read it for yourself, but if you're looking for a small slice of life with bits of fantasy to breeze through without having to worry about getting through hundreds of chapters, then I believe RuriDragon is just for you. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch this. I'm starting to get used to making shorter uploads, which is great because it gives me more time for the longer form videos. If you've gotten this far, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and click the bell icon so you wouldn't miss any new content from me. If you have any points you agree or disagree with, then leave a comment down below about what you liked about this video and what I can improve for the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you whenever I post another video.
Diamonds on my crown, I'm a first class, this my old bitch. Bro was talking down, I had to tell the bro to hold this, just hold or